Some lessons don't come softly, they don't whisper, they sting. And the truth is, the ones that hurt the most are often the ones we resist the longest. Imagine this for a moment. You stand at the edge of a river, watching someone struggle on the other side. They promise you they've changed. They swear this time will be different. They look you in the eyes and ask you to trust them. And even though every past experience tells you otherwise, you step forward anyway, because part of you believes that kindness can rewrite nature. This message is for anyone who has ever trusted too deeply, forgiven too easily, or stayed too long hoping someone would become something they were never meant to be. This story matters because it speaks to the silent heartbreaks we don't talk about. The moments when we blame ourselves for someone else's behavior. The moments when we ask, "Why did they do this to me?" instead of asking the harder question, "Why did I expect something different?" This message is for the empathetic, for the helpers, for the ones who see potential instead of patterns, for the ones who believe love, patience, or understanding can change anyone. There is an old fable about a scorpion and a frog. The scorpion needs to cross a river but cannot swim. The frog hesitates, knowing the danger. The scorpion promises it won't sting. "If I sting you," the scorpion says, "we'll both drown." The logic sounds convincing. The frog agrees. Halfway across the river, the scorpion stings. As they both sink, the frog asks why. And the scorpion answers, "I couldn't help it. It's my nature." That moment isn't about betrayal alone. It's about truth. A truth many of us learn only after we've already gone under. We've all been that frog at some point, carrying someone else's weight, making excuses for their behavior, explaining away the warning signs, telling ourselves that this time is different because they sounded sincere, because they cried, because they promised. We confuse intention with transformation. We mistake words for proof. And when the sting comes, we're shocked, even though deep down we felt it coming. Here's the part that's hard to accept. Most pain doesn't come from malice. It comes from consistency. People don't always hurt you because they want to. They hurt you because they don't know how to be anything else. Their habits, their wounds, their unhealed patterns move them like gravity. And when you step into that pull, no amount of hope can save you from the fall. This is where the perspective shifts. The story of the scorpion and the frog is not telling you to become cold, bitter, or closed off. It's not saying people can never change. It's saying change is rare without deep self-awareness, effort, and time. It's saying you are not responsible for carrying someone across a river. They refuse to learn how to cross themselves. There comes a moment in life when compassion must be paired with wisdom. When empathy must be balanced with boundaries. Loving someone does not mean ignoring who they consistently show you they are. Trusting someone does not mean dismissing patterns because you want a better ending. The frog didn't fail because it was kind. It failed because it ignored reality. The turning point comes when you realize this truth doesn't make you heartless. It makes you honest. You can acknowledge someone's pain without sacrificing your safety. You can understand someone's past without volunteering to be hurt by it. You can wish them healing without being their lesson. And maybe the deepest realization of all is this: when someone shows you their nature, believe them. Not the version they talk about, not the version they promise to become, the version they live repeatedly when it matters most. That awareness is not judgment. It is self-respect. So the next time you stand at the edge of a river, listen carefully, not just to their words, but to their history, not just to your hope, but to your intuition. You are allowed to choose yourself. You are allowed to step back. You are allowed to say, "I see you clearly, and I choose not to drown." Because the most powerful lesson of this story is not about the scorpion. It's about the frog learning too late that kindness without discernment is not virtue. And your life is too valuable to be a lesson someone else refuses to learn.